Welcome back to Wittenberg Academy. This is lesson 115 in Latin 4. Beginning on page 225. In Latin, as in English, a clause is often used in place of a substantive, as the subject or object of a verb, particularly as the object. The following sentences will explain. He requested that the matter be investigated. That is, he requested an investigation, or he requested it. The whole phrase is taking the place of a noun. He was told what was true, or that he told what was true. He told the truth. He told it. He said that he was going into the enemy's country. No single word could express the idea of this clause, and yet it is the object of the verb said. He said it. Kinds of substantive clauses. Indicative clauses come after quod, that, the fact that. These are rare and will not be considered further. Subjunctive clauses and indirect questions. Subjunctive clauses after verbs of asking, commanding, and the like. Infinitive clauses after verbs of saying, hearing, and the like. That indirect discourse that we talked about in lesson 94. Direct questions give the exact words of the speaker, but when such questions are placed after some verb of saying, hearing, or so forth, they're indirect questions. As in English, he asks where you are. If you're going to put that in direct quotes, you'd say like, Tom says, where are you? But he asks where you are. That's an indirect statement. All right. 6. Different from indirect statement. It is important to distinguish between indirect questions, which take the subjunctive, and indirect statement, which takes the infinitive with the subject and the accusative. If in the direct form the sentence would be a question, then the verb becomes subjunctive when it goes into the indirect question. If it's a plain statement of fact, when spoken directly, when quoted exactly, the verb becomes the infinitive in the indirect statement and the subject goes to the accusative. So this is, you're not going to have a problem recognizing either one of these when they come up. So try the translations and take a look at them. Kaiser hoc audiverat, ac simul aqua ave mihi dixit. Statum exposuit, quid de te audivissit. So, Caesar had heard this, and at the same time also he said to me, Ave, greetings. Immediately he asked what he had heard about you. So since it's a question of asking, since it's a question, the verb audivissit takes a subjunctive. If it had been he said something about you, then it would have been se audivissa. He had said with the verb in the infinitive and the subject in the accusative. 2. Non sane video quem ad modum id fieri possit. If you had a problem with this one, it's probably because I don't know if he's given you as a vocabulary word, quem ad modum. Quem ad modum, unto what way? It just means how. So I do not see sufficiently, do not see clearly how this can be done. 3. Hae erant causae cur eo tempore dicere nolum. These were the causes why I did not wish to speak at that time. And 4. Ad me scriba quid censeas vel podius quid in mentum veniat. So write to me what you think, or rather, what comes into mind. All right. So another day, another quick introduction to another form of the Latin sentence, which again, make a study card on this, on how you form indirect questions, but don't get bogged down in it. Keep working on these lessons day by day. Keep reviewing your old flashcards so that you've got so that your vocabulary is solid going into Latin readings next term.